December.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Samuel, also known as PsalmE ASI, an artist, a songwriter, and a music performer. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria.
In terms of music, what inspires your music?
Being born in a Christian home, been in the church family from time. So my mother is a chorister. I've been in the church choir ever since I was a child. Like, I've been playing drums in the church. So I think that inspires my music.
We noticed you stopped dropping music, and it's been a while since you released any for your fans.
I took a pause from releasing my music because I feel the need to find clarity and define my sound. Dive into something outside music, the entrepreneurial lifestyle, the business side outside music, even understanding the business side of music. I took a pause intentionally so I can find a direction, a purpose for my sound and for my audience at large.
Story behind your latest song, Active, Happy Ending, and Logo.
I'll be dropping Active first, which is 11th of. That'll be my first single. I've been out of the scene for a while, so it's just like alerting my fans, alerting my audience that yo, I'm back in the scene, I'm active. I know active is like me telling them I'm back in the scene, doing what I do best. So that's what active is all about. So I'm active, The story behind Happy Ending is like moving towards the end of the year, and it's been ups and downs from January to December. So I drop a sound to celebrate everybody who is alive, to see this time of the year. That's why the genre of the song is more like the Afro pop sound, whereby it's groovy, it's a celebration kind of sound. So it's happy ending towards the end of the year. It's a gyration song, like, okay, we made it to the end of the year, so let's be happy. That's what happy ending is all about. The story behind Ogo is, Ogo will be dropping January after the whole December celebration. The story behind Ogo is looking back the journey so far, what I've been through in the music scene, outside the music, my life generally, coming from Bariga, the ups and downs, the struggle. So that's what Ogo is all about. It's just to encourage somebody out there, just to inspire somebody out there not to stop, keep doing what you do best. So that's what Ogo entails, and Ogo is a smash hit. I can bet on that. So wait on Ogo. Ogo is gonna drop January.
What's your creative process like?
My creative process, I would say I'm very conscious of when I get my sound. Whenever I get my inspiration, I tend to pause whatever I'm doing to put down my vocals. I don't joke with that because I know it can come in a snap and leave in a snap as well. So my creative process is always taking my sound to the studio. I bring in my voice note, they give me a good sound. I may even take my sound to the studio, and at the end of the day, I don't end up recording what I took to the studio. I work as the spirit leads. Everything is spiritual. Like the late fella who said, music is spiritual. You don't play with music. So when I'm in the studio, I'm very conscious of everything I do, how I get inspired, the sound, the beats, and the message I pass across to my audience.
Memorable moments in your career so far?
The most memorable moments in my career. Okay, looking back, I've had so many memorable moments from being an artist in school. I remember when I got admission into school and the struggle begins. Nobody knows you when you're performing until my final years, when everybody knows me already and I'm like performing on stage. My friends want to be with me, they want to take pictures, the crowd, the audience. It makes me feel like, yo, this is good. But I would say my most memorable moment in the music in my career so far was 2020, after I finished in school, when I dropped my EP in Lagos, and I was like doing a mic check that day. I was just doing a mic check, and then I like went outside to get some fresh air, and then I saw Zlatan, my friend, And then he was like, yo, Sammy, what are you doing? I was like, I'm here to just do a mic check and all. Then he told me, why don't you come around tonight? Let's have a song together. Then that night, I couldn't even tell him like it's my EP launching day because I was so excited. I was like, okay, I'll come around. And then in the evening, I went to his house. A lot of guys were there. We were all recording. They were recording before I got there. It was around 11. Then my manager started calling me like, yo, your show is packed up. Your guests are here. Where are you? I couldn't even tell him what I was up to because I just want to get that verse from Zlatan. And I think Zlatan noticed the call and it was like, Sammy, who be that? I was like, okay, that's my manager. He's been calling me. Today is my EP launching. I was like, you know, tell me, oh, so for me. Oh, I joke with me. I was like, yo, this verse is important, man. I need to get this verse. It was like, yo, everybody, let's stop recording. We are going to Sammy's launching. So that day, you know, everybody pull up. Zlatan, and George, Sinko Ekun, lots and lots of guys, you know, they pull up for my show, and I was like so amazed. So that night was so glorious for me, you know, seeing myself in the midst of, you know, all these beautiful people and my guys from the hood, you know, it was so inspirational for me and so emotional as well, yeah.
How do you balance traditional African sound with modern style?
Okay, balancing traditional African sound with modern style is something not so hard. You know, we live in the modern days, and I would say I'm deeply rooted in my tradition as well. So I can easily go back home in terms of my language, in terms of my lyrics, in terms of my sound. So I can easily go back deep into my tradition to bring out any content that I like and, you know, infuse it in the modern style. We are in the modern age, so it's not so difficult for me because I'm still a modern guy. Look at me. It's not so hard blending the traditional style with the modern age.
Who's your dream collaborator?
My dream collaborator. Actually, I'm a kind of person that believe more in alignment. I believe more in working with people who align with me, you know, where we share the same energy, whereby it just happens even without planning it. My dream collaborators are people who make good sounds, you know, people who are there to protect the culture, people who are there to, you know, enhance our tradition as Africans, and we have the same driven goals as well. Yeah, those are my dream collaborators.
Advice or words of encouragement to artists out there and your fair share?
I'll just say, you know, there are no rules to this thing. There's no rules. Just do you, just be you, you know, and take your time, take a pause if you want to, take a step back if you want to. Believe in yourself 24/7. That's on you to believe in yourself. Keep going. Believe in yourself 24/7 and keep going. That's my advice for people out there.
What are your hobbies? How do you cool off stress as a creative? Maybe you have creative block or on a normal. Okay. How do you cool off stress?
I like to cool off stress in solitude. I like to be alone sometimes. I like to journal. I like to write. I think that is an aspect of me cooling off stress, and I also like to keep my body active. I like being in the gym. I work out a lot, and I also love playing football. Like, I play football a lot. Like, if it were not to be music, it needs to be football because I'm very good at football. But then, you know, not for professional reasons, but I love football a lot because it's literally cool off my stress. After playing, I just want to collapse somewhere and sleep. You know, I like the energy that comes with satisfying my urge after playing football. So yeah, those are the ways I like to cool off stress.
Quick question and answer. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi, definitely. As a Barcelona fan. Yeah.
Continental dish or swallow?
Swallow.
Lagos nightlife or studio time?
Studio time, definitely.
Afrobeat or hip hop?
Afrobeat, because I literally pour out my emotion when it's Afrobeat. Yeah.
Writing lyrics or freestyle?
I write 100.
Local collaboration or international collaboration?
Local collaboration, because we still need to work together, you know. Then the international can fall in later on, yeah.
Old school vibes or futuristic sound?
Old school vibes.
Whiskey or Davido?
I think I'm not going to choose. Wiz and David, you know, they are two different artists that represent two different things. So Wiz is good, David is good. They both represent two different things that I think has helped our Afrobeat so far and put it on the world map. So I'm not going to choose. I will choose me instead, yeah.
Storytelling music or jumping on trends?
Storytelling, definitely.
Writing in English or writing in Yoruba?
Writing in Yoruba, I like spitting it in English. We were brought up with English language. Still try as much to let them know I'm Yoruba, I mean,
100.
100, yeah.